Today we are going to learn how to write a picture composition. Look at these pictures carefully. Aren't they pretty? Oh yes, they are. And if you look at them carefully, every picture is trying to say something. I feel they are asking us to write about them. What do you say? Yes, so let's get going. In today's class, we are going to learn how to write a picture composition. But before we move ahead, let us first know what a picture composition is. A picture composition involves writing sentences based on a given picture. A picture composition requires the writer to carefully observe the given picture and describe it in the form of a composition, that is, a paragraph having meaningful sentences. Now let's learn steps to write a picture composition. And for that we have to follow few rules. And rules for it are: look at the picture very carefully and observe which scene is to be described. For example, this is a picture of a garden, this is a picture of a birthday party, this is a picture of a classroom, depending upon the picture. Next, objects. Identify the objects that are there in the picture. There must be several objects in the picture. For example, sun, clouds, flowers, trees, etc. But you have to write down sentences in a sequence. To make it more clear, let's discuss few pictures. What do you see in the sky? Students, what do you see in the sky? The sun, clouds, rainbow, aeroplane, birds, etc. So the sentences for the same would be: the sun is shining brightly, the birds are flying in the sky, clouds are floating in the sky, an aeroplane is flying in the sky, a rainbow is looking beautiful in the sky. Now look at the next pictures. We can see a nest, birds, squirrel, tree, eggs, etc. And the sentences would be: a huge tree is looking attractive in the park. A bird is sitting in the nest. Eggs are lying in the nest. A squirrel is sitting on the tree. A boy is hiding behind a tree. A girl is sitting under the tree and she is reading a book. So students, have you observed that when I was talking about the sky, I wrote all possible sentences related to the sky only. And after that, I moved on to the next object, and that was a tree. And I wrote all possible sentences related to the tree only. You also have to take care of this thing, that you have to write down sentences in a sequence. Once you have observed the objects, then see who is the main character and what is the main character doing. Now look at this picture. Who are the main characters? Right, children. And what are they doing? What are they doing? A girl is taking a slide. A boy is enjoying a ride on a swing. Another boy is holding a ball in his hand. He is running with a dog. A cat is sitting near the slide. One more boy is enjoying on a swing, and the shape of the swing is like a duck. Beta, whenever you have to write down the sentences, you have to write in present continuous tense. You must have observed this, that I have used is playing, are sitting, is shining. I have used these words. We have to use helping verb is, are, and ing verbs to write down a picture composition. Paragraph. Always write the picture composition in a paragraph form. That is, start the next line where one ends. Do not put numbers. And students, if you have been asked to describe the picture composition in 10 sentences or in 12 sentences, You can write down one more sentence, not more than that. Please keep this thing in mind that you can write down one extra sentence, not more than that. And the next rule is formation of a sentence. Whenever you are framing a sentence, write complete and meaningful sentences. You can add adjectives like beautiful, huge, etc. Sentences should be grammatically correct, and children do not begin the sentence with there is, there are. Use the word woman for female and man for male. Do not use words like mother, father, grandfather, grandmother, lady and gentleman, etc. And students, do not write down this line also. I like this picture very much. Please do not write down this sentence also. Next is the conclusion part. You have to conclude the picture composition with some interesting observation. The last line could be the most impressive part of your picture composition. The final draft should be checked thoroughly for correct punctuation marks, grammatically construction and for the spellings also. You can finish writing your picture composition by using these sentences. For example, beautiful flowers are blooming in the park. The park is neat and tidy. Everyone is looking happy. Or you can write down, everyone is enjoying in the park. So I hope all the rules for writing a picture composition are clear to you. Now let's do one picture composition together. Students, remember, every picture tells a story. So now let us pick one picture and see what it is trying to tell us. And the question is, describe the given picture in 10 sentences. Students, observe the picture very carefully. Observe the objects or the actions you can see in the picture. Ask questions to yourself. What is happening in the picture? How many children are there? What are they doing? What else can you see in the picture? After observing the picture carefully, write down 10 meaningful sentences to describe it. And remember students, we have to write down a paragraph. And be careful for the tense also. All the sentences should be grammatically correct. Okay students, now tell me which sentence we will write down first. This is a picture of a park. So this would be our first sentence. Then we will write down sentences. Then what would be the next? Then we'll write down sentences related to the sky. Can you see something in the sky? Yes, I can see. I can see the sun. I can see a bird. I can see clouds. So we will write down sentences related to sky first, and after writing that we will talk about the main characters of the picture. Just okay students, now let's take a look of the final draft of this picture. This is a picture of a park. The sun is shining brightly. A bird is flying in the sky. You can also write down clouds are floating in the sky. An old woman and a girl are sitting on a bench. They are reading a book. A boy is standing behind them. Another boy is running with his dog. One more girl is taking a ride on her scooty. Two children are playing on the trunk of a tree. And last line, everyone is enjoying in the park. I'm sure by now you all know how to write a picture composition and must be eagerly waiting to write one on your own. So for you, I have a picture. You have to describe the picture in 10 sentences. And don't forget to read out your own picture composition. Believe me, it's going to be great fun. Bye. Thank you.